Hi Manchester Met, my name's Thomas Smith. I'm 18 years old, my MMU ID is 213-66206. I'm looking for an intense, rigorous practical training to further pursue my career as an actor. A moment that stands out in my mind that fueled my passion to become an actor was in my GCSE year, watching the Upper Six perform their scripted piece, Mojo, by Jez Butterworth. Hearing the intense, fast-paced language and watching their energised physicality really inspired me. It was different to anything I'd seen before, this naturalistic style of acting that inspired me to want to do what they were doing and motivated me to take my own acting more seriously. When I then came to doing my own scripted piece, it was the first time we'd started to look at practitioner techniques. I've been able to further explore this doing my Lambda Gold in Silver. This process of creating a character is something that really excites me. I enjoy working, experimenting and learning new and different techniques. This is something I'd hope to further explore at Manchester Met. Doing drama A-level, I've been able to create a really strong bond with my fellow performers, which I believe's led to a really creative environment. This is something that, while attending your virtual open day, really drew me to your course in BA Acting, was not only this focus on voice and physicality and different types of training to prepare me as an actor for all different mediums, but also this focus on creating a strong bond between your fellow contemporaries and tutors, which I believe would allow for a comfortable and relaxed environment to allow you to fully explore all your ideas and create a really innovative piece, which is why I think Manchester Met would be the best place for me to pursue my career as an actor. For my contemporary piece, I will be playing the character of Patsy in Jez Butterworth's The Winterling. Can I tell you a quick story, Mr. West? The other day, I'm back home at my mum's. Wally says, I heard him clear as a bell. He says, Rita, you are a good woman. Without you, I'm nothing. I'm just another old saggy dog that's gonna die, rot, and be forgotten. And she says, bollocks, Wally, you are an amazing human being. You're a kind, strong, many-faceted individual who inspires and nourishes each soul you touch. And Wally goes up. Big even sobs, he says, Rita, you are an angel sent to protect me. It's cold out there. It's cold. Hold me, please, hold me. Now, to imagine that story, you have to bear in mind, since you last seen Rita, she's got new teeth and she don't drink shorts no more. She's still got the sideburns, the shoulders and the big goalie hands. Plus, no amount of sawing, stitching or hammering is going to change what's underneath. Time spent with Rita still has a nightmarish quality. So what I'm saying is, I understand your reaction, Mr. West, but whereas most people would agree with us, whereas most people would agree Rita's a vicious bit of mood you wouldn't pull with a spacesuit on, Wally here don't share the public qualms. On the way over here, he pulled the car over. He looks me in the eye and he says, I don't want you to think I'm being soppy. I'm not being bent or nothing, but I love you, Patsy. And I'm not being bent, but I love that, Mr. West, that Len. Look, he's blushing like a woman, like a brat. But he said it on the M5. It don't matter what he's done. Why he's out in the cold. I would go to the moon for that man. To the moon. And I just want to say, I'm not being bent, but ditto. I love you too. And you love Mr. West, and Mr. West, I don't doubt, I bet, you know, So, here we are, men who love each other, but who are not benders. For my classical piece, I'll be playing the character of Hamlet from Shakespeare's Hamlet. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon gate self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seems to me all the uses of this world. Fiont, oh fie! 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. All things rank and gross in nature possess it merely. That it should come to this, but 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2, so excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother, that he might not beteem the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth must I remember. Why, she would hang on him, as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month, let me not think on it. Frailty, thy name is woman. A little month, or ere those shoes were old, with which she followed my poor father's body, like Niobe, all tears. Why she, even she, oh heaven, a beast that wants discourse of reason would have mourned longer. Married with mine uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. A little month, ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left a flushing of her gold eyes, she married. O most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. For my film monologue, I will be performing a piece from Martin Scorsese's Wolf of Wall Street, in which I will be depicting the character of Jordan Belford. See those little black boxes? They're called telephones. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret about these telephones. They're not gonna dial themselves, okay? Without you, they're just worthless hunks of plastic, like a loaded M16 without a trained Marine to pull the trigger. And in the case of the telephone, it requires each and every one of you, my highly trained Stratonites, my killers who will not take no for an answer, my fucking warriors who will not hang up the phone until the client either buys or fucking dies. Let me tell you something. There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man, and I've been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. Because at least as a rich man, when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit and a $40,000 gold fucking watch. Now, if anyone here thinks I'm superficial or materialistic, go get a job at fucking McDonald's, because that's where you fucking belong. Before you depart this room full of winners, I want you to take a good look at the person next to you. Go on. Because sometime in the not so distant future, you're pulling up to a red light in your beat up old fucking Pinto. And that person's gonna pull up right alongside you in that brand new Porsche with a beautiful wife by his side who's got big voluptuous tits. And who's gonna be sitting next to you? Some disgusting wildebeest with 3 days of razor stubble wearing a shirtless moo crammed in with a carload full of groceries from the fucking Price Club? That's who you're gonna be sitting next to. So you listen to me, and you listen well. Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Is your landlord ready to evict you? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Does your girlfriend think you're a worthless fucking loser? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich. So all you've got to do today is pick up the phone and speak the words that I have taught you.